A Scottsbluff woman will represent Nebraska in early 2026 in the Miss America competition after winning the crown of Miss Nebraska Saturday night in North Platte. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Scottsbluff County woman will once again represent the Cornhusker State in the competition for the title of Miss America. Mackenzie Gregory, Miss Old West Balloon Fest, won the title of Miss Nebraska in the annual scholarship competition held in North Platte this past weekend. Gregory was also winner of the preliminary evening gown award Thursday and the talent award on Friday. Other members of the Scottsbluff County contingent placed highly as well, with Miss Scottsbluff County Sierra Little named fourth runner-up and Miss Western Nebraska Jessica Schmidt chosen as Miss Congeniality. Gregory will represent Nebraska in the Miss America competition in Orlando in January. Back in 2023, Morgan Baird of Gering won the crown of Miss Nebraska while representing Miss Scottsbluff County. Well, after a record-setting 602 participants in 2024, organizers of the 14th annual Platte Valley Companies Monument Marathon are hoping for more of the same this year. WNCC Foundation Director and race coordinator Jennifer Reisig was joined by PVC President and CEO Hod Kosman, WNCC President Greg Dart, and others Thursday, launching the public start of the effort to make the 2025 race the best one yet. Reisig says they've already had a good start with early registrations.
Ordinarily, June 1st was the last time I pulled the data. Our registrations are right around 200 typically, anywhere from 150 to 200. I'm really excited to report that as of today, we're at 273 runners registered. So we're quite a bit above where we usually are at this time. Now, I always caution people, maybe they just registered early. So let's not get too excited, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, it does make me feel like, well, maybe we'll set another record.
Kosman told reporters the event has really grown in stature as the years have passed.
It's a very prestigious event locally. It's getting more and more prestigious around the marathon circuit in the world. And we should be very, very proud of what our community does, how this marathon showcases our people, our community, and what we're all about is helping students reach their goals and help them succeed in their lives.
Reisig and other members of the race support team also encouraged folks to consider volunteering to help put on the event, which takes about 300 people. Details on this year's Monument Marathon can be found on their website at monumentmarathon.com. And the Nebraska High Value Network has announced its launch with 19 critical access hospitals across the state, including Sidney Regional Medical Center, working together to strengthen healthcare in rural communities. Through the network, the hospitals will collaborate on clinical and business initiatives that enhance care, control costs, and support value-based care arrangements with insurers. The Nebraska High Value Network seeks to provide the benefits of size and shared resources to member hospitals while they retain the ability to tailor decisions about healthcare in their communities to the needs of their local patients and providers. The network is in discussions with other rural hospitals in Nebraska interested in joining as members and expects to grow. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome back. A 33-year-old child sex offender from Bridgeport accused of molesting a 10-year-old girl has had his pretrial hearing continued. Jesse Russell was arraigned earlier this year in Morrill County District Court on charges of third-degree sexual assault of a child with a prior conviction and intentional child abuse with no injuries. Court records show the arrest came following a capstone interview and investigation by the Morrill County Sheriff's Department. Russell was scheduled to be back in court last week for his pretrial conference, but a motion for a continuance was granted as depositions are still being conducted. Judge Andrea Miller pushed back Russell's pretrial hearing date to July 7th, and if he's convicted on the most serious charge, he'd face 5 to 50 years in prison. Well, the Nebraska State Patrol and Nebraska Department of Motor Vehicles are warning about a scam that hit numerous people in the state this past weekend. The scam involves a text message purportedly from the Nebraska DMV claiming that the recipient has unpaid traffic fines and that several penalties are possible unless the recipient clicks a link to pay the supposed fines. DMV Director Rhonda Lamb said none of these text messages are legitimate. She says the Nebraska DMV does not send any such official notices via text. NSP Superintendent Colonel Brian Waugh said never click links or provide personal or financial information on unsolicited messages. Additional information about spotting and reporting scams can be found on the Federal Trade Commission website.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
We've got all-star recaps and some baseball talk for the Monday update. Another successful West Nebraska All-Star Week wrapping up this past Saturday with the West getting both the football and volleyball wins for the 47th annual football game. The West snapped a 6-game slide in the series with a 21-7 victory behind some Sydney Red Raiders. Reed Fiskus was named the offensive MVP with over 200 yards of offense, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 1 passing score. That went to his high school teammate Patrick McCartney. Fiskus told me after the game he hadn't thrown a pass since his sophomore year. Tristan Jablonski of Chase County with 3 interceptions for the West, winning the defensive MVP. On to West Nebraska volleyball, a 5-0 whitewash victory for the West team at WNCC's Cougar Palace after a very tight opening set that went to the West 27-25. They really kind of rolled from that point on. The West had co-MVPs with Emma Hergenrader of Scottsbluff and Chase County's Olivia Spady. The East MVP winner was Reese Fleck of North Platte St. Pat's. On the diamond, the Western Nebraska Pioneers are sitting at 4-4 after losing 2 of 3 at home to the Boulder 64s over the weekend. They avoided the sweep with a win yesterday 7-5. The Pios with a scheduled off day today, and then on the road in the midweek for a 3-game series in Colorado Springs against the El Paso County Miracles. The Pioneers will be back home at Oregon Trail Park Stadium for games this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on the Legion scene, a 1-9 combined weekend for the Wesco Zephyrs and Gering Platte Valley Company senior teams up at the Rapid City tournament. The lone win coming yesterday from Wesco as they beat Sturgis 5-3. Wesco 1-4 in Rapid. Gering went 0-5. Both teams with road action coming up this week. Gering at Bridgeport tomorrow before an eastern swing for the weekend. The Zephyrs head east as well, starting with a stop at Hastings on Thursday. That is the latest for today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, there were kings, queens, and even a few jokers as dozens of poker players anteed up to help raise money for a great cause Friday evening at the Scottsbluff Country Club. The Friends of Alzheimer's and Dementia Scottsbluff County hosted their 8th annual charity poker tournament, which included food, drink, silent auction items, and lots of Texas Hold'em hands. The organization uses proceeds from this event to help educate people about Alzheimer's and dementia, support those who have it, and donate funds to help find a cure. The group has a free library of literature and books to help with that mission, and also delivers baskets to patients throughout the area over the course of the year. For more information about the group and its mission, you can visit the Friends of Alzheimer's and Dementia Scottsbluff County Facebook page. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.